here to this city is the biggest political demonstration in 2,000 years of British history. I just went back to walk along Piccadilly. It was wall to wall with people from end to end. I spoke. Stop congestion charging! This is being hijacked by the comedy theory! Isn't it nice to be able to walk through this city without being choked to death by food? I want to thank in particular the Muslims. I want to thank the Stop the War Coalition, CND and the Muslim Alliance of Britain for doing the organisation of this incredible march. I want to thank them for making sure it was peaceful and a credit to those who take that stand against war. But nothing has been able to be used against us. No incidents, no arrests. And I've said it's remarkable, and the police quote me to say it looks like it's over 1 million. I would say I've often had rule of thumb is the police say one thing, you can double it on these marches. So I reckon the 2 million is about right. We have just heard from Rome that in the city of Rome 2 million Italians are on it. There are those who have said you must decouple the issue of Iraq from the issue of Palestine. I tell you why I think that is wrong. It is wrong because there can be only one standard applied to how we judge nations. There cannot be a double standard. If we denounce one nation for ignoring United Nations resolutions, then we need to apply that to all. If governments tell us, if George Bush tells us he's worried about weapons of mass destruction, so he's got more than anybody else on the planet, that must apply to those other nations like Israel that have nuclear weapons in their league. Let's get rid of all the weapons of mass destruction. The truth is, we know this is not about weapons of mass destruction. Yesterday I published an opinion poll of Londoners' views. 3/4 of the people of London said in that poll they do not support an Anglo-American attack on Iraq. For everybody here on this great protest, 3/4 of London stand with us in opposing an attack on Iraq. We know exactly what the agenda is. It's not about human rights, not about weapons of mass destruction. It's about who will control the second largest reserve of oil on the face of this planet. And I have to say, we all take pride that at this march it is like a microcosm of Britain. All classes, all ages, all races, all religions and all regions of Britain are represented here. We are proud to be marching with each other. Can we be proud? Can we be proud to be dragged along in the wake of George Bush? Have you examined the record of this man? This is a man who is about to send American soldiers to die, but wasn't prepared to fight for his own country and got his daddy to get him out of national service. For the fact that then his daddy, who was president by that time, got his government to pardon him. This is a man who will be serving time for sheer dealing fraud. This is a man whose entire career has been as a stooge for the oil interests. And we're asked to send our young men and women to die for this creature I don't think so. Commit ourselves to take the lives of tens of thousands of innocent Iraqi men, women and children. Where were those voices complaining about Saddam Hussein when he was taking arms from Thatcher's government and Reagan's government and using them in an 8-year war against Iran, and he killed them, and Britain's MI6 gave him a list of trade union activists who were similarly liquidated? When Jeremy Corbyn and Tony Benn and other left MPs raised the issue of Halabja over a decade ago now to Commons, the government of the day said there's no evidence it's happened. They were lying then. Labour's front bench wouldn't take the issue up. They didn't give a damn about Saddam Hussein when he was fighting their dirty war against Iran. So I don't want any hypocrisy from George Bush Jr. or Senior about their concern for human rights. This is an American business who uses the abandoned and disregard for any respect for life. This is no example. So let everybody recognise what has happened here today. Britain does not support this war for oil. The British people will not tolerate being used to prop up the most corrupt and racist American administration in over 80 years. Welcome to London. I leave you with one warning. One warning. If you listen to Tony Blair today, he's already taking account of the size of this march. He talks about giving more time for the inspectors. He talks about the need for a new UN resolution. And there's the weakness. There are nations on the Security Council that are for sale. Nations who will be offered the liquidation of their debts, offered major grants. Let's watch the Security Council like hawks. Let's not, having won the moral case, demonstrated the opposition of the world, lose this fight because of corruption and vote buying on the Security Council. Not in our name.